G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video we're going to be going through the team building guide for the AGL Berserk Kale. She shares the same links when she goes into Super Saiyan 2, so we'll work for both of them there. So for our teams we've obviously got a ton there, but in terms of her leader skill she does have the Universe 6 and Transformation Boost leader skill. So a few other 200% there that are able to be used as well. For our links, we got Saiyan Lineage, Berserker, Battlefield Diva, Prepare for Battle, Warriors of Universe 6, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle. So clearly, she's going to work best with the Universe 6 girls. And if you have had a look into her passive, that is pretty much a requirement for using her. So from there, we can start off, we can jump straight into the 6th link partner. And as you can see, we've got the Int free-to-play Kale here. Definitely not the craziest unit at this point. And then we also do have the Tech Kale and Khalifa. A unit that I'll just call solid. They probably don't stack up quickly enough for sort of red zone difficult content, but still a solid unit nonetheless. As we drop down to 5 links, this is where you will find her number one partner, and that will be the AGL Kale and Khalifa. So a unit that will easy A in probably a week's time. Up until then is going to be difficult to run them together. Yeah, until she gets their they get their easy A. But once they do get their easy A, you'll find in the team builds later on they're pretty much the go-to combo. We've also got the Tech Khalifa. If you're going up against a Pure Saiyan or Universal Survival Saga, she's obviously a go-to with her guaranteed dodge. And then we've also got the SDR Kale, who, yeah, she guards and stacks, but unfortunately she just stacks up too slowly at this point. So dropping down into the 4 link department, we've got the Int Broly here, and further on you can see the Tech Broly. I've for some reason, the Kale from that first screen, sorry, is the must be the AGL Kale, which means that one link must change. But anyway, so here we've also got the Int Kabe support unit, which is good. We've got the transformation for the Tech Kefla. We've got the Int free-to-play Kale, and then the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla as well. Jumping down into 3 links, this is where you find, I guess, a few more of your commoner units. So you got both the Blue Evolution Vegetas, the AGL Easy 8, and then the Int Anniversary unit. So again, neither of those two are in a great position at the moment. The AGL is solid, and then Blue Evolution LR just, yeah, needs an easy A. The physical Kefla is an orb changer and defensive stacker, but again, just stacks up really slowly, so makes it difficult to use. We've got the AGL UR Goku. He's got his dodge, which is going to give him a lot of usability in terms of difficult content. We've got the physical Fasha, and then the banner unit for the Kale being the Tech Frost, and yeah, with the unit super for Frieza. So another dud unit. So basically what I've been trying to get across with these linking partners is that there is just not a great situation for Kale at the moment. Makes it really tough to build teams for her, but here we go. We'll give it our best go. So we're going to start off with the Pure Saiyans team. If you've been keeping up with the guides, one of my go-to teams, because the leader as physical God Goku is just absolutely insane and adds a lot more versatility. From there, we've got the Tech Gods. They, as you'd probably know, they're an amazing combo with the physical God Goku. We've got the Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta in here, just a good support unit. We've then got the Tech Kale and Caulifla and the AGL Kale, followed by the physical Kid Goku. So Kid Goku, he's going to have his orb changing. He can provide that damage reduction support. Just a really handy unit, and he does actually return back on the Kale banner now. So for the rotation pieces for this one, I'll be rocking the physical God Goku with the Tech Gods on one rotation. On the other rotation, I'd be running the Tech Kale and Caulifla alongside the AGL Kale. As I mentioned before, they can stack, but it's just a little bit too slowly. So it does make that quite difficult, but they could be benefited by the support from the Super Saiyan Vegeta or the physical Kid Goku. So, especially with damage reduction on stacking units. So, that's the first team that we'll look at. The second team we'll look at is the actual Kale leader skill, and that is Transformation Boost / Universe 6. So we've got Kale in the leader slot there. We've got the AGL Kale and Cleaver, as I mentioned. They will be getting their Easy A absolutely busted. Oh, not absolutely busted, but really, really solid. They become a bit better. Got the Tech Gods, both of the 5th anniversary LRs, and then the AGL Gohan here as well. So, in terms of rotation pieces for this one, I'd obviously be running the AGL Kale with the Kale and Caulifla. As we spoke about before, you get the 5 links there. They're just going to be the best partner for each other. On the other rotation, I'd look at running the it depends on how you want to do this, but you could easily run the Tech Gods as one rotation piece with one of the blue fusions. That's then going to leave you to float the friend Kale, the other blue fusion, and the AGL Gohan. The other option is to float the Gods and use the AGL Gohan as your slot 1 piece, which might work better because of the guarding that he has. But yeah, 2 different ways that you could run that team. You could also bring this as an extreme style team. You could bring someone like the AGL Golden Freezer, but that's just, not my style. I like to keep my teams with a bit more synergy. So, this one is just for if we're going a pure Universe 6 style team. So again, Kale is the leader here. We've got the Int Vados. The dodging can still prove useful. We've got the AGL Kale and Caulifla, which we know are going to be getting their Easy A. Tech Hit, the Tech Kale and Caulifla, and then the Tech Caulifla. So for this one, as I mentioned before, we'd be running the AGL Kale and Caulifla on rotation with the AGL Kale. The other rotation would be the Tech Kale and Caulifla with the Tech Kale, with the AGL Kale. So Kale's pretty much just going to be carrying this team. Then you're going to have some dodging floating around there with the Vados and the Tech Caulifla, and Tech Hit can potentially give you some stunning if that is available in the particular run through that you're going against. And then the final team build we're going to look at here is the Universal Survival Saga team, led by the STR Blue Kaioken Goku. He's obviously a super powerful unit, and we all know that his Spirit Bomb is sort of what you want from him. So with the friend Blue Kaioken Goku, we'll be able to get off that Spirit Bomb. We've got the physical MVP 17 in here, phenomenal support unit. Love to bring him. We've got the STR God Goku, Hit and God Goku, a unit that can dodge, packs a decent punch, and again can stun like the Tech Hit. We've got the AGL MUI Goku, the AGL Kale, and the AGL Kale and Caulifla. So for this one, Kale and Caulifla are the obvious rotation on one rotation. On the other rotation, I'll be running the Blue Kaioken Goku alongside the AGL MUI Goku. You're hoping that UI Goku is just getting the dodges galore for you. From there, you're going to be able to float the other Blue Kaioken Goku, the STR Hit and God Goku, as well as the MVP 17. So 17 will be providing that support. Hit God Goku can get their dodges off, and then Blue Kaioken will hopefully be your big damage dealer in there. So in terms of these, it's all pretty tough team building wise, as I mentioned. Kale really isn't in the best position because she got such a bad banner unit in Frost, but for my personal preference, I think some form of team building around the pure Saiyans. You could once the AGL Kale and Cliff are easy A's, you could easily bring them in instead of the Tech. And I think this team could probably work in most difficult content just because you're going to have a lot of flexibility with the physical God Gokus as well. So let me know your thoughts on the team builds down below, which team you're most likely going to use Kale on if you get her. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.